Hey y'all, welcome to Not Sure What's Cooking, coming to you from the Ozarks. Today I am going to be making smothered gravy. Smothered gravy and steak. And this is a really good dish because it's in the crock pot. You just dump it in there and turn it on and then have it for dinner. Or you can do it at nighttime too. Just make sure your crock pot's safe. But anyway, make sure that you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos that I make. Some are silly, some aren't, but whatever. But anyway, okay, what we need to do is we need parsley, minced onions, salt, and 2 packages of brown gravy. It don't matter what kind. You can make your own brown gravy, but I can make this taste just like homemade gravy, so I do the easiest way there is. Okay, and then some steak. I usually use eye of round steak. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, just the cheapest steak you can get because it's not going to matter. It's going to taste just like it's wonderful, wonderful steak. Okay? And then you're going to need 1 green bell pepper and 1/2 of an onion, and then 2 cups of water, which I'm fixing to mix up the brown gravy in. And I always like mixing it up in a pan. But anyway, the steak, just get, like, if you can find some that's on sale cheap or whatever, then just get that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the gravy. And like I told you, you can make your own brown gravy, but I just try to do things as quick and as easy as possible. And you can always make this taste like homemade gravy. All right, and then you just whisk it up. And just whisk it as, you know, as good as you can. If there's still a few little lumps, it's okay. It'll come out whenever you do whenever you turn the crock pot on. All right, just pour all that in there. Get that out of the way so you can see what else I'm doing here. All right, and then you're going to take all the steak and just put it in there. This is more or less like a throw-in crock pot dish. And so simple, so simple. Anyone can do it. All right, and then just salt it to your taste. I like a lot of salt, so I'm going to put that. And then on the minced onions, just, I usually put maybe 2 tablespoons, but you can put as many or as little as you want. I'll move this out of the way. And if y'all seen my videos before, you know that I use a lot of parsley and things. So just put as much parsley as you want in it. I like a lot because it gives it a really good flavor. Okay, and then you just cut up these. Cut up the onions. Just, it don't matter if they're in big chunks or what, okay? Just cut them up. In fact, actually, they're kind of better in bigger chunks. And then just throw them in there. And then I am going to cut up the whole bell pepper, less the seeds. And I always save the seeds. I've still never learned how to cut these, you know, with this. But anyway, I usually always save the seeds and freeze them. So you'll have some seeds for next year for your garden. You don't have to buy any. Or in case you can't find any. All right. And then just cut them in strips like this, like you do a fajita when you're making fajitas. And just throw them in there. All right, you guys, I've got all of it cut up and mixed up in here. And this is all you do. And if the seasoning's not good enough for you, then you can always add more salt or minced onions. The minced onions really makes it have a really better flavor. And the onions and bell peppers give it a really good flavor. But this is how I do it. And then just put the lid on it, turn it on low for about 7 hours, and voila, you have dinner for tonight. Y'all, I've already put the smothered steak and gravy, or smothered gravy and steak, whatever you want to call it, but I've already put that on the crock pot. But I wanted to tell y'all, stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to be showing you a little secret. Okay, everybody, I have finished cooking this in the crock pot for 7 hours. Might have been 7.5, but I told you to stick around and I'll show you what I do to make it taste like homemade. I use beef bouillon, okay? And I use about 1/4 of a spoonful. Now this is after you cook it. Put it in there and stir it around really good. Okay. And then I made some noodles and some garlic bread, and I cut up some tomatoes. So, let me get this. And look how it's just falling apart. It's just so tender and so good. And you didn't even have to really put a effort out to do it. And it tastes so good. I've been making this for many, many, many years. Ever since my kids were little, and that's been many, many years ago. But anyway, you just put it on your plate and enjoy. And you could make it with rice if you want to. I just thought I'd make it with noodles this time. And trying to get it all on here so you can see it really good. All right, there you go. Okay, dinner's ready. And I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. And don't it look good? Well, anyway, thank you for watching my video. And until next time, be blessed and safe. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye. Thanks.